Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
It's a Thursday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. That means the weekend's almost here. Just a few more days, hours, however you want to look at it, right?
That's right. Yeah, we got a great show lined for today. We want to thank you once again. Every day I like to thank people for watching.
Yes.
Because we do appreciate it, and it keeps us in a job, too. Yeah, would you send my boss an email, tell him we're working hard?
Let's not get the boss involved in anything. It's good. We do have a fun show lined up. A lot of surprises, as you'll see in just a few minutes. But first, let's check out our weather.
And good afternoon on this Thursday. Temperatures rebounding nicely after this morning's chill. We were actually in the 60s during the midnight hour. That will technically go down as our high temperature for the day because the day does start at midnight in weather world. Even though the afternoon high temperatures will only be in the 50s. We are in the low to mid 50s along the PD, some 40s along the border belt, and the mid to upper 50s currently along the Grand Strand. So our storm system was associated with this trough, this digging trough of multicolors you see. That's a low pressure system in the mid levels of the atmosphere. Now pushing off to the Atlantic, we could say goodbye to that and hello to a new digging trough out west. Now this is interesting. Typically weather patterns out west don't impact us, but what is happening is we're going to get this dig of a trough and then another dig of another trough, and then it's going to form a cutoff low and a following dig of another trough. Basically, what that means is the west is going to be active with rain and snowstorms nonstop, and it's really not going to change. What that means for our weather pattern, surprisingly, is we have a high pressure system setting up over top of us today. But by Saturday, it will finally move offshore and drift to the southeast of us. Because no real systems are coming from the west, there's nothing to dislodge that high from its position of the southeast. And as a result, because the air rotates clockwise around a high, because it just lingers there, it will pump in moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic basins. So we will be socked in with atmospheric moisture Saturday through Wednesday. And on top of that, moisture is not the only thing it's bringing. It's also bringing us those warm southerly winds from South Florida, and we will be on the warm edge of the sector while much of the country is actually below normal. So the cold air bottled up in Virginia and the Northeast, New England, and the central states as well. So you take the rain, but you also take the warmth. 68 to 70 on our Saturday with those widely scattered showers. Nothing widespread, and it's not going to be a washout any day from Saturday to Wednesday, but we will have those showers and even some storm chances on our Sunday. The best chances for thunderstorms Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, while we continue to watch the potential for what could be a very nice temperature-wise end of our week. Guys?
Hey, that's right. Oh, not so bad, huh? What do you think about the weather? I mean, rain, I know.
Did you say it as rain?
Here's my concern. Hold on. Here's my concern.
Your concern.
It's not cold. I don't do cold weather. We've talked about it before, so a little warmer temperatures, I am good with those for 4.
All right, we got a few things to talk about before we get started. First off, we want to talk a little bit about Surfwater Promotion.
That's right. Surfwater Promotions right over there off of Holmestown Road in Surfside. They do all of our promotional items for us. Hats, pins, cups, anything you need. T-shirts, they can do 1, they can do 10,000. You just got to give them a few days notice on that. And if you need some logo design, you can also sit down with their creative team, come up with a new logo for your business or for your company, and they can help you do all of that for you. They're a great company over there, great guys to work with, and they'll definitely help you with anything you need. They can also wrap your car with your company logo or with Cecil's face if you'd like that as
Yes.
well.
All right, I want to tell you something coming up also. When Your Rivers Foundation and its Waccamaw River Keepers program, along with the Horry County Museum, invite you to their free family-friendly community education event to learn about how our local rivers support life on the Grand Strand. All right, join them Saturday, it's February 10th from 1 until 4 at the Horry County Museum if you want to know about keeping the rivers beautiful.
That's something really important. We live on the coast, definitely something to be knowledgeable about. All right, let's talk about today. Today is Thursday, it's February the 8th, and it is Fly a Kite Day.
And it's also Mike Day. Recognize everyone named Mike.
Oh, Mike. Is he back there, Brandon?
He might be back there with him.
Hey, Mike.
Tell Mike it's his day.
That's one of our directors in the back. All right, let's talk about birthdays today. Go for it.
1943, Creed Brayton. He's 75 years old, musician and group The Grassroots. Hits like Sooner or Later, and his first guitar came from Sears and Roebuck at 13 years old.
All right, 1961, Vince Neil, 57 years old, Motley Crue lead singer, and also had a successful solo career. And in school, he surfed and wrestled, which he kind of looks like a wrestling surfer. That's what he looks like.
That's right. 1974, Seth Green, 44. TV's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Movies The Italian Job, Rat Race, and Without a Paddle. Also in the Austin Powers movies.
All right, today in history, 1965, the Supremes' Stop in the Name of Love was released.
I used to remember them doing that.
Yeah, Stop.
Yeah, Stop in the
Do you want me
Name
to sing
of
it?
Love.
Do you want to sing it?
No, you can sing it later. All right, 1969, the last issue of Saturday Evening Post was published. Now, it was revised in 1971 as a quarterly publication and later at 6 times a year.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Know-it-all.
So before the know-it-all,
Okay.
we need to do a little bit of talk on the dogs that are missing real quick. Or you want to
Okay.
do know-it-all first? What do you
All
want to
right.
do today?
Go ahead.
All
I'm with
right,
you.
let's talk about it. So we received from some owners, they are looking for their dogs. There's a Husky, his name is Hank, and there's also a Black Lab mix. Well, there's Hank the Husky, Sneads Ferry area. They have been missing since December, and so I talked about them yesterday, and here are the pictures for you guys. They don't think that they are just missing, they do think that they've been taken. So if you guys know anything about them, this is Olive, also from the same kind of area and missing a little bit later in December. Those owners really want their puppies back. So if you guys have any information, please let us know here at the station. There is a cash reward for both of them.
All right, here's something a little odd today. It's from the Know-It-All department where we learn something every day. Did you know that Bill Gates continued to fly coach until 1997 when his net worth was already $36 billion?
You know what that's called?
It's called saving $1, buddy.
Yeah, it's kind of called being
Flying
humble,
coach.
like not letting money affect you like that.
$36 billion, I'd be flying on my own plane.
As I
would.
said.
That's
Anyway.
it from the Know-It-All department today. Bill Gates is a man with all the money, though.
All right, we've got a great show lined up. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. Look what we have for you.
All right,
A boa
that is a
from
boa
Tommy
constrictor right
at
there.
Coastline Pet Supply. He's got a little bit of everything for us, and I think we're talking snakes today.
We are, and that's what I said by a surprise, because both Cecil and I neither knew that there was a snake in the studio. We walked in and we're both very surprised. Tommy, tell us a little bit about this boa
This
and
is
about
a
Coastline.
ball python. It's a pastiva. It's a morph. And what you'll see out there is they just cross different ones to come up with different patterns, just like you'd mix 2 crayons to make a different color.
All right.
Even a regular plain ball python can be very, very pretty with some real gorgeous markings. This one runs about $175.
Okay.
I've got some regular balls in the store, and I think they're like $60. These can go up to $2,500 easy.
All right.
All right, now how big? Those do not get that big.
No, they do not. They'll get female, huge female would be 5 feet. Males are smaller.
That's pretty big.
They're real passive snakes as a general rule. The reason they call them ball pythons is a lot of times when they're startled, they actually just curl up into a ball. So they're not normally an aggressive animal unless they're hungry. So as long as you keep them fed nice. They're easy to take care of if you go on vacation for a week. You know, no big day.
How old is this one?
I don't know. We just got this one from Atlanta last Thursday. He's you can tell he's pretty active, so I think he's probably needs to be fed, and we normally feed our reptiles tomorrow. So
oh, good. So we brought them to see us. They're not aggressive unless they're hungry. Thank you, Tommy.
Now, you have the bigger boas, you know, the real big ones.
Well, actually,
they get big.
We don't. The city of Myrtle Beach says you can't sell anything that gets bigger than 6 feet. Okay. And that's fine. Yeah. So we got boas, we got rat snakes, we got king snakes and corn snakes, that type thing. You know, nobody needs a snake that gets 30 feet long. I mean, we all see the problem they're having in Florida.
Yeah, that's big enough. 6 feet, we're good with that.
15-foot snake eats everything.
Right, absolutely.
I mean, you end up with no wildlife.
Well, you got a lot more stuff, too. How about fish and everything? You got some new stuff in?
Got some ferrets coming in today, freshwater fish, saltwater fish today. I think we maybe have a rabbit or two left.
No.
It's just kind of a slow time of year right now for animals. When the weather starts warming up, we'll
get more. Now, if somebody comes in, they want to own a snake, you can teach them about what they need to do and how they need to care for them, right?
Yeah, snakes are easy. Right. They really are.
Okay.
They don't require a whole lot.
What do you feed?
These
Nothing
are
right now.
fed pinky mice, which is a
little baby.
Right.
Yeah, and then when they get a little bigger, we call them fuzzies, and then they get on up. But fuzzy or pinky.
Okay.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thank you.
Make sure you put that snake back in the bag. All right. We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Red mic is just cut on, okay? Checking red mic. Here we go. Okay.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, snakes might not be our thing, but guess what? Girl Scout cookies are.
Oh, man, can you believe it?
You can't. We even had to open a box already during our commercial.
You got to get ready, because all the girls are coming around to be selling you some cookies, and you got to buy them. I buy a lot of them every year. I try not to eat them all, but I eat a lot of them.
That's right. So pre-sales have already ended.
That's
We're
right.
talking about regular sales for Girl Scout cookies right now in your 106th year of Girl Scouts. Let's talk about it.
That's right. We got Michelle and Debbie with us. All right, Michelle, let's talk a little bit about cookies.
Cookies. We hope you buy them. We're glad you like them.
Man, I do.
Our girls are out selling hard, and pre-sales are over. Cookies come in the end of February.
Okay.
We will be at various different locations all around the county. You can find us at Walmart,
Lowe's Foods, Lowe's Home
Bass Pro,
Improvement.
All those places.
All the
even the
Walmarts.
movie theaters down at Market Common. Let us
Oh,
come
that's
out.
good.
That's
Businesses
awesome.
are wonderful. They sponsor us and have us out in front, and our girls sell the cookies. You'll see girls in
All right,
daisy
let's
vests.
show one of these. Let's show a vest. When he gets to these pictures, we'll show some vests here. And these are different vests that they earn all these badges, just like Boy Scouts and all
Yeah,
that, too.
same exact thing.
All right, we're going to see this in a second after we see it. There it is. You got to buy some Girl Scout cookies, because they're going to be everywhere, I promise you.
I
All
love
right,
it.
here we go. These are some of the best. Now tell us about,
So our youngest girls are Daisy Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see them out in the blue. Then we have our Brownie Scouts, our
Right.
juniors, and our cadets, seniors, and ambassador Scouts are our older girls that you'll see in the khaki.
Wow.
and they get to earn all these badges, right?
They do. They do. And they earn badges for cookie sales, and they learn how to be an entrepreneur and how to budget money and plan for trips, and they do that through their cookie sales.
Now, Debbie, you know last year, how much was the biggest sales? You remember the biggest salesperson in the state? You remember?
Yes, it was in Charleston.
Charleston?
Okay.
Yes.
How much do you remember?
You can ask.
About 3,000.
Woo!
What?
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
that's hustling
And
cookies.
actually, what's really good, we had 5 girls in just our service unit alone that sold over 1,000.
That is
Wow,
great. All right,
fantastic.
check it out. Go to the website. You can check it out if you want to know more about Girl Scout cookies, where to get them.
That's
and
right.
don't forget, all the Girl Scouts in the area will be coming to your house soon. They
Yes,
come
sir.
to mine.
Thanks for being
you.
with us.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
And thanks
you.
for the cookies.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Stick around. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. All right, Kind Keepers Animal Rescue is a no-kill shelter located up in North Myrtle Beach, and we have them on from time to time talking
right.
about some of the animals, and we've got a couple of cute little guests with us today.
They are little gifts, too. Look how sweet they are. Nancy, tell us a little bit about the ones you've brought today. Now, normally we see a lot of puppies, but this is a little different situation.
This is a different situation. This is Butter, and that's John Boy. They're about
John
5
Boy.
years old, and they're siblings.
All right.
Very much bonded together. I mean, they
Okay,
are just.
so you want them to go together.
I'd love them. We'd love them to go together.
I think that's important, absolutely.
The parents had to surrender them because the mom is very ill, and the dad
Oh,
is getting very bad. He has called several times already, just heartbroken because he had to give them up.
Oh.
So that's
man.
it's so sad.
It is sad because they were probably their babies. And
They
it's just something they
they're
couldn't.
very sweet, very loving, and a little shy at first, but once you cuddle up to them,
Yeah,
see
they,
how
yeah, they
Yeah.
seem fine. This one's been sitting with me only for a
Pomeranian
few
mix.
only for a few seconds.
Just
so,
a few seconds, exactly. And they're Pomeranian mix, so.
And they're ready to go?
They're ready to go.
Okay.
All right, now talking
So
about
it's-
adoption, when people come out, what all animals do you have right now?
Right now we have a total of 11 dogs.
Okay.
And I think it's 7 puppies out of that. But I did want to say that our golf outing was a success.
Yay, that's
Wow,
great.
that's
It was
great.
the fundraiser. We want to thank everybody. We were able to get a fence in the back. And
There we go.
good.
what a blessing. It was just very, very successful. We had about 70 golfers. So
That's
we
awesome.
appreciate coming on here and being able to let people know about it.
That's no
Absolutely. And look
problem.
at this one right here. He's almost
Yeah,
asleep
John
a second
Boy.
ago. John
Hey,
Boy.
John Boy, how you doing, buddy?
And we have just one
You want a Girl Scout cookie?
No.
Okay, don't get a Girl Scout cookie.
fundraiser coming up Saturday at Crumb Bun.
Okay.
The bakery on
Oh,
North
yeah.
Myrtle.
They've been on our show before.
Oh, have they? Okay, that's from 10 to 1.
10 to
So we'd
1.
love to see people out there, and these two will be there unless somebody wants to call.
Yeah,
but
definitely need a really loving home for both of these
yes,
puppies.
they
Nancy,
do.
thank you so much.
Thanks for being with
All right.
us.
Appreciate
We got
it.
more coming up. Stay with us. We're talking about stamps next.
Is his microphone on right? Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. The Myrtle Beach Stamp and Postcard Show is coming back. We talked about this last year and back to talk about it again.
Yeah, Don's back with us coming up February 10th and the 11th. And Don's going to talk a little bit about it. And I'm holding some unusual looking stamps here, Don. These are very unusual. Now,
Yes,
let's talk about these first, if we
okay.
can. All right. All right. This is it looks like a record player with a 33 and a third.
33 and a third, and if you actually put it on a phonograph, it'll play the national anthem of Switzerland for you.
No.
A stamp? That is unbelievable.
I can't tell if he's joking or not. That's pretty awesome.
No, he said it would play.
All right, let's see
All
the
right, let's
next
go
one.
down to the next one here. All right, now what are we looking at here?
Well, you turn that up the other way.
The other
maybe.
way? All right, you got to help me.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Nope, the other way. There you go.
Which
There
is
you
the
go.
other way? This way?
That way.
All right, here we go. Now we got
Okay,
this
now
way.
you're looking at $9.5 million worth of stamp there.
Oh,
these are
wow.
reproductions. These aren't the real ones, right?
No.
Okay.
There's only one of the real one, and it's pictured in the color, the larger.
Wow.
But a shoe designer in New York purchased it at auction last year for $9.5 million.
Oh, my goodness.
For its size and weight, it's the most valuable thing in the world.
Well, I hope you don't get mixed up and put it on a letter and send it to someone.
Yeah.
Well, apparently not.
All right, now what we got here?
Okay, this is from Canada. This just came out recently. This is the 100th anniversary of the Toronto Maple Leafs Hockey Club. And so they made this little souvenir sheet, which is in a folder. And that's actually a fabric that's
Oh, neat.
Oh, really?
designs.
Well, stamps, I mean, you've been involved in stamps for how long, Don?
Longer than I want to remember.
Now, your collection, you've got roughly how many? You have any idea how many stamps you have?
No clue.
No clue. I started out, I was going to get as big a collection as I could, and you soon find out that you can't do that because you can't afford to buy all that stuff.
I know it. Every time.
9-point-something million dollars.
Yeah, and there's only one of those, so I'm never going to have that one.
Right.
But you have to narrow it down into certain specialties, either a topic, like you could, if you like dogs and cats, you could get dogs and
Certain
cats.
kind.
And the good thing is that mine are already housebroken.
All right, now coming up on the 10th and 11th, who can come to this? It's going to be at the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center right on the waterway.
Okay, now
Who can come?
my first surprise for this year was that it's no longer the Clarion Hotel.
It's not? What's the
tell
name
us.
of it now?
The Riverwalk Inn and Suites.
But it's still in the same place.
Same place, yeah.
Same place.
Different name.
They told me about 3 weeks ago that they had gone under new ownership and they're going to renovate the hotel and a few other things.
So you can trade, buy, or whatever and show, right? Anybody's welcome.
Anybody's
And
welcome.
what time does it start?
Open to the public. We want beginners and browsers to come. Opens at 10 each day.
Okay.
5 o'clock closing on Saturday, 4 on Sunday.
All right.
Thanks a lot. We appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks for being
All
with
right.
us. All right.
We got more coming. What
Whoa,
happened?
I don't know. Those cameras, you
Cameras
never know.
just jumped
There we are
away.
again. What camera are we on?
Stay
we'll be
with
right
us.
back.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Caroline and Company Live. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Lots of really different things on today.
That's right. That's what it's all about. This
Cookies,
show,
snakes,
it can tell you
stamps.
everything
You never
that's
know.
going on. Every time you turn around, there's something new in the area, something happening.
That's right.
And we're going to try to keep you informed on that because that's what it's all about, Caroline and Company Live.
That's
now,
right.
if you've got something you'd like to be on the show, we book about 3 to 4 weeks ahead of time.
Yep.
So you need to get in touch with us here at the station.
You absolutely can. We'd love to have you on for any of your nonprofit fundraising, anything going on in the area that you'd like to promote a little bit. We'd love to have you on our show. Again, you can check us out tonight at 10 o'clock on the CW 21. That's our sister station, and this will be on again at that time. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
That's right. Have a great day, everybody. We want you to be back tomorrow, too, because you're not going to believe what's going to happen tomorrow.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.